Hello, my VIP Kid teacher friends. I wanted to take a moment today and share with some of the new teachers, or maybe some of the teachers who have never been in a classroom, some of the strategies and things that I use to help me know my students and understand their needs. I have been a teacher for over 22 years, and I've spent a lot of time working with ESL students in the classroom, as well as my own children who learned English as a second language. I also have worked with many different kinds of children with different learning styles and also with difficulties in learning. You know, we all love those students that come in and they sit down and they read it all and they are able to answer and do all of the things that we ask them to do. But that is not the way that all students learn. So it's very important for us to understand how students learn. And this works whether you're in a classroom or whether you're teaching online or even tutoring one-on-one. It doesn't matter, even when you're working with adults, it doesn't matter who they are, there are always different kinds of learning styles. So it's very important to understand your students. One of the things that you can do is to start off by observing. Be very observant of what your student is doing, whether it is drawing on the screen, or maybe it is that they sing very quickly. They catch the tune and they sing those songs with you very quickly and easily. It might be that they are better at reading and that their reading skill is above, or their math skill might be above something else. Those are clues about how they learn. Some of the students will pick up on colors faster than other students, or they might make something and bring it to show you. Those are different kinds of learners. I had one student yesterday who brought a prop of a chair and a couple of other props. Those students that bring you those things in their hands tend to be those hands-on students. And so it's really hard through a computer screen to get them as engaged as some of your more visual learners. When I was in the classroom, my students that like those hands-on learning techniques, I would always give them something to work with. And that's harder to do on the computer. But maybe those students, if you can get them to bring a pencil and paper, maybe they need to bring objects. I had one student I worked with for a while with VIP Kid, and she always brought her own props. Those are those kids that need the hands-on. I have several students that when I show them my prop, they'll say, wait, and they will go get their prop. So those are the students that maybe you can get them engaged in finding their own props around their room, or bringing those props to school or to class, or bringing paper and pencil and drawing those props. Also, I'll have students who will immediately draw on the screen, or who will add drawings to each of our pictures, not necessarily because they don't want to participate, but their thing is drawing. They learn better through art, through artistic things. And those are the kids you want to get them drawing. Maybe they can bring their own paper or whiteboard, or we draw on the screen a lot. With those kinds of students, we draw pictures that imitate what we're talking about. And we circle things. Getting those kids involved in that screen that need that hands-on or that need that artistic is very important. I also like to do colors with those kinds of kids. Those artistic kids love your colors. So doing things that are colorful are very helpful. Now, the other day I had someone tell me that they have trouble doing the level 1 because their younger students don't pay attention as long, and that's very true. And then sometimes your artistic students don't pay attention as quickly. So I have a couple of tricks that I use. I found these at the Dollar Tree, and I use them all the time. They're colored blocks, and they look like giant Lego. I bought 2 sets of them so I could have 5. And inside the box, I hide items. So I will tell the students, pick a color, and we talk about colors. And then inside the box, I have hidden items. Now, I also have some inexpensive small plastic jars that I got from Dollar Tree also, and they have colored lids on them. They're the same color, but I can write words or numbers on the lid, and then this gives me an opportunity to put a larger item in my jar, and I put magnets on the back of those. I don't put magnets on my boxes because the items get kind of too heavy for the magnets that I have. But this keeps those younger kids engaged, and it gives them a little break from class. The great thing about this is I can use it many times, especially with my younger kids, because I can change the items inside. I have little erasers and little animals and little things, stickers and different things that I hide in those boxes. One of their favorite things to find is that I have, and I don't think I have it handy, but I have small pictures of Dino. I have some with different colors and some of his family, and I will hide Dino in one of the boxes, and they love finding Dino. So those are some things to help keep those kids engaged, especially your active children, especially those kids that need the hands-on or who are younger, that just need a break from the learning, the lesson part, and doing something fun. In fact, several of my parents, when I first pulled these out, when I had new students, the parents get just as excited about the box as the students do. And I have one student that every time I open the box says, wow. So it excites them and it breaks up that lesson just a little bit for them. So that's a tip, especially with your younger students or your more distracted students. This, anytime I see a teacher note that says this student is easily distracted, this will be the first reward that I pull out because it really draws them back and gets their attention again. So those are some things to look for. Your students who are really good at math, oftentimes students that are good at math are also better at the reading. So that's one thing that you can incorporate with that and use that math to draw out their reading skill. Find that thing that they really like. I had a lesson recently where we talked about the word reward, and I had some medals and a trophy, and that student brought me his trophy and explained to me that he loves music and he loves sports, and he told me about his situation. And for those of you that are new teachers, when you can get those kids to share with you what they like, that makes that connection, and they're more likely to engage in the lesson and to engage with you because they have that personal connection. Really, this is really just like the classroom. When I had my students in my classroom, I would have 20 to 25 students every year, and the first thing that I tried to do at the beginning of the year was make that connection. Learn that thing that makes that child excited, that gives them joy, and then make that connection with them. And then, of course, most all of us know that encouragement is important. So find that way to encourage that student. I had a student today that really does not care for the rewards and the prizes, but loves to hear things about you did a good job with, and that makes them just light up. So find that thing that turns their light on, that makes them excited about learning, and do those things that get them engaged into learning. I have lots of tips and ideas about how to help specific students in the classroom. And if you have any questions, email me. I will put my email address below. Email me with your questions. I love helping other teachers. I love helping students. And when we can learn ways to help our students learn better, then we are all working together to help these students. So please let me know. Send me any specific questions. Also, if you are interested in some special activities, rewards, and flashcards for your class, I will put my Teacher Pay Teacher link below. Please check out my page, and those resources are available to you. I love making specific resources, so if you need anything for a regular classroom or on your online classroom or ESL class, please let me know, and I would be glad to make a specific kind of resource for you. If you enjoyed these videos about how to teach and reach your students in an even more creative way, please be sure to subscribe and click the button for notifications so that you'll get my new videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day.